y'all a little bit. Look at that range, that mountain range in the back. Look at that, y'all. Don't mind the chemtrails. That's not sky, man. Look at that mountain range in the back, that's real. See that? Yeah, that's where I live at. Okay? I got my piece. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. I appreciate y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, none of this would be possible. Y'all got me out here right now, picking up some food, and I should be in my truck, but instead I'm sitting out here talking to y'all in Crocs and socks, baby. Ha, you know how I do? I'm a dad. I get things done. I gotta pick up some food. Y'all see that mountain range right with that? I got my piece, baby. Ha, I'm winning. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now let's chop it up. Gotta talk about this. Pick up some food real quick. You know my son's hungry. Dad, I'm hungry. It's been about 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? We got chemtrail over there, but they don't even care no more. Look, they don't even care no more. They don't care. They don't care. They're like, screw your air. Screw your life. Gotta get this in here right now. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right, let's chop it up for a second. First and foremost, shout out to my subscribers. I know I already did this, so I'm gonna do it again. Shout out to my subscribers, my old, new, and the TikTok family. Shout out to my unsubscribed. Shout out to my replay gang. I'm overseas gang. And shout out to my members. Big homie, I gotta get your name down right. I gotta get your real name, cause you know what I'm saying, you just joined, but you know what I'm saying, your YouTube name is like DFNY or something like that. But shout out to you, big homie, the only member. Shout out to you, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my other new member, sorry, Lisa. Shout out to Shay and Leaf Queen. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. Look, I'm not gonna keep dwelling on this because I'm really hitting close to home. But they're about to make a whole cross right here in front of me. I'm just trying to get some food for my son. Can we live? Can we live? Where's my microphone at? There we go. Shout out to the family. Just talking about, can we live over here? They're about to make a whole cross, you know what I'm saying, X right here in the sky. You know, they don't care. I don't even think they're actual pilots anymore. I think it's drones. I really want to see what they're covering up. I'm gonna catch them one day. Hey, when I catch they're covering up, because I'm on top of this mountain. When I catch it, I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna post it up before they take my channel down. I'm gonna catch your asses. Y'all covering something up. You ain't slick. Anyway, look, I'm not gonna keep reiterating this on my ex. I'm just doing a lot of stuff apparently that's hitting real close to home, and I'm offending people. So let's chop it up and talk about it. You know, I've been showing you guys how to defend yourself from gang stalking and narcissism and narcissists. Okay, a lot of what these narcissists are doing are studying us so that they can try to gaslight the terminology of narcissism. You know, making it, because the only people that make fun of it are narcissists or toxic people that don't need to have their toxic traits identifiable. So they're the only people doing that kind of stuff. It'll be some player channel, some man player channel, or some man hating woman channel. It's like one of those two, like far left or far right, that make fun of it. No one with any common sense makes fun of anyone that's trying to bring awareness to these kind of people, right? So if I get someone in my comments like doing that, it hardly ever happens. Normally what will happen with me is like another YouTuber or TikToker will speak in a way that kind of alludes to what I'm doing, or allude to, you know, like a little bit of gaslighting. I've been getting a little bit of gaslighting lately about people thinking this is how they'll try to like gaslight you. Well, you know, people don't really have the degrees to determine, you know, or be just or determine who's a narcissist or who's not, you know. I mean, I'm talking about the women that are, you know, going at men crazy. or the men that are going at women crazy in this kind of way, like gaslighting you, saying you have a degree to listen. You don't need a degree to determine a personality disorder. Everyday people need to determine this stuff. So we don't need to go to a therapist that some people might not be able to afford or want to go to, when half the time a therapist are covert narcissists feeding off of the, the drama that comes in there. So you can't gaslight in that kind of sense when it comes to this kind of stuff. These narcissists attack everyday people. So you cannot bring a degree into this stuff. Okay? You cannot bring, whatever they teach you in school that's more than likely not going to be directly about, how to identify a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's so many everyday people that are able to relate more so than these doctors and these therapists and stuff trying to do it. You don't want to watch another robot tell you, hey, hell, you're probably a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? You're a therapist and you probably one. You got to look at the way they look, a lot of these, oh shit, is that a hole? What is this? Man, this place. A lot of these people don't know how to handle fame. I'm not calling them narcissists. I'm just saying a lot of these people don't know how to handle fame, and it goes to their head. They get a little bit of a following, and they think that they're a cult leader. Listen, you got to get behind. You got to get behind people that get level-headed. I'm level-headed. I done worked at the White House. You ain't gonna. This don't mean nothing to me. This don't mean nothing to me. I'm here to help people out. There she goes. Oh, girl, calm down. Wow, she gets worked up, man. Easy. Come on now. Easy, girl. Easy. Here you go. All right. I love driving her. Every day's an adventure, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I just love my life. Don't judge me. Or you can judge me. It's fine. Let's chop it up for a second and talk about that. Listen, I want you guys to understand, if you think I'm a narcissist, I don't care. I don't care. If you leave some of my comments trying to gaslight me, this is how I know it's not just a random person, it's my ex. Because there's a couple things being done here. She jumped in my live, y'all, and tried to... My man, hey, you showed up, bro. Hey, look, I'm telling you, TikTok comes through like folk, y'all. I go over on TikTok, I meet new people, they come over immediately. Instant family. They don't even BS around. My man, Toby, listen. I was on a live, and I was getting like lazy, and my man Toby was like, hey, bro, what's going on? I was like, just watching, because, I'm like kind of, thinking that a lot of people are trying to troll me. I don't know if you're trolling me or not. And then he was like, bro, I'm in like a wheelchair, and, I'm still I work upper body. I'm like, bro, salute, man. Welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the family, man. You just motivated me, and I worked out for like a full hour and 30 minutes, y'all. My man was like, yo, look, man, ain't no excuses, bro. Like, I love life. I love life. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I love that. I'll be right back, y'all. I get something to drink. Double helping of orange soda. Yeah, that's right. I'm super black. Huh. What's going on here? Hey, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you coming over, subscribing. I mean, the same day, no hesitation. I was like, hey, bro, I'm about to go live on YouTube, and you found me, man. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. Listen, y'all. This AM was a great awakening. I need to transfer some funds over. I ain't gonna do it right now. I realized that my soul tribe is also warriors. Huh. I was working on, look at this chemtrail right here. That's the thickest chemtrail I've ever. What is going on up there? What are you covering up? Man, it must be something real big right above me. I'm gonna come out here and I've been seeing people messing around with colors and stuff, finding some stuff in the clouds. But yeah, what's I talking about? I'm gonna pull over here and talk to this woman real quick. Brother, you know what? I'll holler at her later. I will holler at her later. Oh, he's like, she ain't working there no more. She ain't working anymore. She already went home. Sorry, y'all, I get real distracted. I don't understand why there's so many of them jets up here just spraying the skies, looking like a doggone grid. I don't understand it. I'm already paranoid. I'm on top of this mountain, and there ain't no tree. You know what I mean? Normally when you're on flat land, you know what I'm saying? There's trees covering the sky half the time. You're really looking up there. It's just clear as day that they're doing some sneaky stuff. You know what I mean? It's clear as day. What are you covering up? What are you guys doing? What is going on? Hey, listen, I'm just loving life. I got time to observe things. Oh, I love the sun. Listen, and can't cover that bad boy up. He is out today. Huh. Look, there's certain things I can pick up on when certain supposedly random things happen, right? These narcs don't listen. Most of the time when you're getting trolled, it's somebody you know. I've realized that. Now, I don't have any. Oh, shut up. I don't have to have any data on this, and I'll get back on the whole degree thing in a minute. I don't have any data on this, but most of the time, what I've noticed is the people that troll me are people that know me, because it's a thing. If you don't get, I don't have any emotion to it, right? So since I don't have any emotion tied to it, I look at it for what it is. I'll look at it analytically. I'll be like, okay, so I just got trolled. All right, what are they talking about? You know? And like, okay, for example, on my live, I had some trolls jumping in there, talking about, and asking me like crazy stuff, like am I bisexual or something like that. What are you talking about? Based off of what? The way I talk? Well, who identifies that way? Anything. So what are you trying to say? So it's like offensive on so many different levels to my heterosexual group and the other groups. You know what I'm saying? So why are you trying to start something? There ain't nothing here. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody, first of all, but I'm not bisexual. I've very much so made it clear that I'm heterosexual, but there's nothing wrong with those groups. Again, the issue comes in when it's down low, ashamed people of who they are. Like that's where the issue comes in. And it's people that are down low, not letting people know, and are just shuffling things up. That's where the problem comes in, right? You're blurring the lines. So it's not nothing about the different groups. It's about you down low narcissists, right? And it's not about me making a guess or an educated guess. It's not me saying that this person I believe to be, you know, bisexual or whatever, or trisexual, or what they call it, bi-curious, not based off of the way she talks or anything, but based off an action she told me she did. Once you do an action with the same sex, then in my head, now I don't care what anyone else does, at best, you're bi-curious. At best. Put the damn charger in. Think he's trying to die on me again. You trying to hurry up and die on me. No, you don't. No, you didn't. Gotcha. I can't keep this phone charged. Every time I want you to get a new phone, man, and make it so your phone can never stay charged. But I be burning it up though. I'll be like on here all the time talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It wasn't like I based it off of just being upset or whatever. No, like if you tell me that you did something with a, you know, then I'm going to believe that you at least have that curiosity, which to me is more than curiosity, because, you know, I've never had an idea, hinkling, or drunk enough to ever, right? And if a dude ever did, y'all ain't gonna never be like, oh yeah, y'all can jump the fence. Nah, man, you know, the rules got to be fair across the board. If you're a lady and, you know what I'm saying, you jump in the fence, then you needed to say you're bisexual. You cannot have I'm tired of y'all playing with that. You cannot have bisexual experiences, and basically you're playing the game, man. You're basically hooking up with your friends and stuff, getting what you're not really getting from your guy, because what I'm realizing is a lot about just getting a feeling from somebody, and it's not fair. So tell people what you are, so that way whenever you're getting ready to go on a girls trip or something, they know, well, I need to go, because we know when you get drunk and you're bisexual, you're going to probably do something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's just so that people can know, because what happens is when you're a guy and you don't know, or a lady and you don't know, right? You think you're just competing with men. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, I just got to make sure that she ain't messing with men. No, you're competing with men and women. That's really hard. It's almost impossible to compete with a woman. You're going to lose every time, bro. She's going to go and hook up with these women. You ain't gonna never know. You're gonna lose every time. That's why I want this heterosexual women. I don't want no bisexual. I don't want to compete with men and women. I'm gonna lose with the women, and I'm not gonna know what she's doing with the woman. There's no way to identify it. It's two women sneaking around. You never gonna know. I'm not the kind of guy to look into it anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that kind of person. So that's why I be wanting to know. So it's not a personal attack. It's just about identifying who you are properly and being proud of who you are, right? And not being sneaky. Now, if being sneaky is part of who you are, then you need to get gone. I think you need to leave me alone. Get the hell on. Get gone. Because there ain't no love here for you no more. Huh. That was a classic song, by the way, if you know the reference. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a personal attack. That's all that I'm saying. So when I get someone in my chat talking about his voice, is he bisexual? What does that mean? It makes no sense. So you're personally attacking me. Okay, so what normal person that doesn't have a problem with me directly would make that kind of reference? Because they wouldn't want to offend any groups. Any normal person wouldn't want to offend any groups. There's no reason to. You can attack me directly without offending other groups. So what? Oh, it seems to me like somebody got offended by what I said. This is why I say you use, you know what I'm saying, this kind of like reverse engineering, you know, to figure out who is targeting you, because that's what these supposed trolls is targeted attacks. You're trying to figure out who it's coming from. Now, again, it might not be the ex. I told you I'm getting a feeling, and this is just off a feeling, that there are some YouTubers that feel me as a threat, and they're trying to mess with me a little bit. I ain't got no proof of this. This is just a feeling I have. And that's why I warned them, like, hey, you're a YouTuber with a couple of few thousand, 100,000 subscribers. Big whoop. I work for the government at the highest levels. You don't want none of this. Don't play with it. Because if I find out it's one of y'all, if you think I'm going at the narc X bad, I will never lay off of y'all. I'll ruin your career. I will never lay off of you. Because you don't even know me and you're trying to like go at me just because you feel threatened by me. That's so weak. I'll destroy you. I'll destroy you. So what you need to do is, if you feel like I'm coming and I'm about to take the lead, step out the way politely and kindly. You know what I'm saying? Or get stepped on and crushed. Be the butt of everybody's joke. Don't do it to yourself. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because I'll have no mercy. At least with the ex, I have a little bit. You know what I mean? I have no mercy on you. You don't want none of this. Don't come this way. Now, that's just by theory. So I got to make sure I'm warning these YouTubers. Don't play with me. Y'all a bunch of goofies. Do what you do. I don't judge anybody, but understand, this is how you made your living. This is how you made your way. This is how you made your confidence. My confidence isn't built off of YouTube and social media. Okay, I'm here to help people and, you know, obviously build my platform up, build my website up, build my brand up. But I'm not here to be some YouTube competing goofiness. Don't do that to yourself. It ain't about that. You know what I mean? Do better, be better. And that's why I say that it was definitely a targeted attack. And the reason I know that it was my ex, because I've been mentioning that, you know, specifically with a couple of my exes, that they, you know, showed a lot of bisexual, like, you know, behavior, you know, and not based off of how I feel, but what was said to me by the person. So instead of them just taking that L and just, hey, look, it is what it is. You shouldn't have told me what you told me. If you didn't do it, which I highly doubt, I'm pretty sure you did. I'm not one of those guys that just be like, oh, you had a girl experience. No, 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 no. That's in my head from now on at that point. In my head, it's like I'm competing with women and men. You know what I'm saying? And the more work you try to prove to me that you don't look at women like that, I'm sorry. If you tell me a woman looks really good, you know, and you say it more than once, I'm going to probably feel some type of way about it. Like, you done said that about a few times already. I mean, well, damn, how many times you got to tell me that my baby mama's pretty? I mean, let me stop saying that. Let me not let nothing slide out. You know what I mean? You know what? You got to be careful when you're a narc, because some of us are intuitive and we've been through stuff in our life where we have to pay attention to things as well. So you got an analytical, intuitive person. It's you have no room for error, and you're like running off emotion all the time. So I'm not off of that. My ego's dead. So when you're coming at me and you're trying to like get me to get upset by you, okay, let's put it in a context here, right? Let's put some perspective on this. Let's say that it ain't my ex and it's a random person. Why would I care what a random person thinks my sexuality is? What does that have to do with the subject matter? Do you feel like what I'm saying about the subject matter is wrong? Am I leading people in the wrong direction? Furthermore, if you feel like I'm a narcissist, if you want to keep saying, hi, lady, why you not going to wait? You're staring. You know what? It's cool. You're a little old lady. I'm going to let it go. If you feel like I'm a narcissist, okay, what am I doing? Who am I hurting? Who am I bothering? What am I doing to anybody? Nothing. So why are you voicing your opinion? If you feel like I'm a narcissist, that's one thing. Do you feel like I'm a bad father? Do you feel like I'm a codependent? Do you feel like I take advantage of the government and I'm just like, you know, getting unearned money from the government through the welfare system or something? Okay. So the only thing that you can pick apart is you feel like I might be a narc. Well, that's not enough, lady. Because I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not doing anything to anyone. So even if you felt like I might be one, then you're going to have to just deal with that, because it doesn't make no difference. I'm not, as a matter of fact, I'm teaching and I'm healing and I'm doing a lot of stuff with people. So even if I was a narcissist, which there's a guy has a YouTube channel and he calls himself an ex-narc. Y'all know how I feel about that. You can't be an ex-narc. But he is teaching people. They're learning from him. So even if he's a narc, he's not hurting anyone that we know of. And he's teaching people. So what point are you making? Do you see what I'm saying here? You got to start thinking when these dummies come at you, because it's just a bunch of dumb people that don't, because anyone that has any sense is not going to spend their time narking off online. But whenever I look at it, I don't just look at it like, oh, it's a troll. Ooh, I want to know who it's coming from. So I just do it by reverse engineering the statements that are being made, the context of what they're trying to speak it in. You know, what have I been talking about recently? Narcissists are pretty much what I've noticed to be bisexual people. So everyone I've run into has been a bisexual woman. You know, confirmation on all of them except for the last one. But the Megan narcissist, she was definitely a bisexual. And I just didn't care back then when chicks was like, yeah, I had experiences with girls, you know what I'm saying, college, you know. Nah, you're bisexual. I'm not young enough to just take whatever I'm going to get anymore. When I say that I want a very honest person, but a heterosexual woman, okay? And the reason why I say that, whenever women normally are bisexual, have experiences with women, their sensitivities change a little bit. So a heterosexual male will start coming off toxic to them, and they'll show these signs, you know. Whereas a regular heterosexual woman, at least my type, the way I am turns them on. I don't have women saying, "Oh, you're too loud." No. I'm not your type. Okay? You don't get to tell, you know, you're loud. That's your opinion. I got some women that tell me my voice makes them wet. So I don't need for you to tell. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to dictate, oh, okay, I'm you're a loud guy and that's toxic masculinity. In your little world, that can be considered that. But there's just as many women or more that would consider the way that I go about speaking and handling my business as just being a regular, old-fashioned, heterosexual male. Period. So I don't let women frame, or anyone frame, who I am in a conversation or change the narrative or whatever, for whatever agenda they got going on. I know what I am. I am what I am, and I know what I am. You are not going to be able to find anything on me ever. Criminal background, anything. I'm super squeaky clean, man. Not even any tickets. I'm such a good role model. Even if you felt like I'm a narcissist, with there being, okay, well, listen. I just found this statistic out that black men are like 65% unmarried and in the middle class. So I can't even talk like there's very few black men. There's a lot of us out there right now. So I'm just a representation of that. If you're going against me, you have to wonder why someone would. If it's not personal, why would someone randomly do it? It doesn't make any sense. There's something you can like about me, period. If you're a dude and let's say, you don't really like that I don't know, the way I talk, or I'm an IT guy. Well, you like the fact that I work out, take care of my son, I teach my son all what he needs to know. Well, you'll find something. You know what I mean? If you're a lady, if you don't like, I don't know, my ex or something like that, or that maybe I'm kind of aggressive, kind of loud or whatever, you'll find out that, that he works out, he takes care of his son, he takes care of himself, I'm in the mountains, man. Like, this is how I look at things, right? I'm a man. I got to make sure while I'm out here, no one's, walking around here pissing on my territory, man. So I'll be out here working out for a couple reasons. Get that sun, also let it be known it's a whole man over here. Come over here with that BS. You know what I mean? So I really don't believe in random people that have a problem with me, with the way that I carry myself. There's a lot of qualities about me that people can find that, they would like for their uncle to be like, or their dad to be like, or their son to be like, or something. So for you to target me, hell, I'm a veteran too. 2-time war veteran. I didn't run away the first time. I went back to war. Most people after the first war, they ran away before they went back into it. If you can't find something that you can admire or at least deal with about me without attacking me, then it's personal. Or you're just insane and you're attacking me based off of, I don't know, something else that might be bothering you. I don't know. It's got to be one of those two things. And like, I'm not a scumbag. I'm not like I'm, not well spoken. I take care of my kid. I keep myself together. I'm trying to teach people stuff. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. So if you have a problem with me, then you just have a problem. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's really not my job, to be worried about, your insecurities that were caused by my confidence. You know what I'm saying? My confidence is triggering your insecurities. And I'm not talking about random people. I'm talking about the ex, and whoever these targeted trolls are. It's targeted. It's not random. If it was random, then they would be saying random stuff. It wouldn't be in reference to the same things I've been talking about, which is for the past week, narcissists are down low. So then you want to try to question my sexuality. All right, that's cool. But if it's the ex, if you question my sexuality, then why are you always trying to hook up? Why are you always trying to hook up? Or you don't care if you hook up with bisexual people. Then, like, okay, well, if you don't, then why are you making reference to it? Like you're shaming someone for it. And none of it sounds right, man. None of it sounds right. And if you're a random person, you can't go around judging people based off how they talk. That sounds ridiculous. We're adults. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. So again, it's just bad framing. It seems like someone very much so triggered. I'm telling you, the jig is up. I ain't really putting no work into figuring you out, because I know I could really figure out everything that happened if I really want to. I don't want to do none of that work into it. There's just me kind of like shooting in the dark, spitballing it based off of just some context clues, throughout the way that you're triggered, what you say, why. Like, that'd be like me going off and looking up your social media and trying to say something. Why would I do? I don't. You can feel whatever you want to feel. There's nothing to do. Am I not putting out good subject matter? Like, am I not like putting out some good knowledge? That's all that matters to me. Now, if you're trying to say that, oh man, you sound like you're just saying a bunch of BS, then we'd have to have a discussion. But you making some gaslighting statement like that doesn't matter to me, especially if it's the ex. What do I care? But your projection, deflecting. So it's I'm gonna wrap it up with that. I'm gonna take this food in here with my son. For my son, I'm gonna be getting back on TikTok, y'all. Look, if Shay or Leaf Queen was in here, hey, was having a good time on TikTok. Were we not? Shit. Man, we was over there working out. They started working out. We jamming out to some country, man. I mean, they didn't know. It's a lot of black dudes in country, boy. Like, it's mixed up. They have a good time in country nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to put y'all on. You got to keep that vibe high. So, when I get off of here, I'll let it be known. I'll put up a post or something, try to bring people over. But I just want to motivate you guys to work out. That's all. I want you to be fully fit, mentally, spiritually, and physically. That's all. I ain't trying to force you to do nothing. I just want to be an inspiration. That's all. My man Toby, I got one. Shoot, let me go ahead and mod you up, homie. Oh, Shay is in here. Yeah, Shay, do we not have a good time? She might be busy. Oh yeah, you definitely gonna get it too. Oh shoot, don't do that. This thing is doing too much. There we go. See, what I want, any of y'all regulars that come through here, I want for any troll to just see a gang of blue wrenches and just get scared. Oh, fuck, everyone in here's got a wrench. I gotta go. That's all that's gonna happen. Once I realize I got a bunch of warriors with me, I'm just gonna go ahead and give y'all some rank. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all are all sergeants. Handle your business. Anybody in there that you feel a suspect, get them out of here. You ain't gotta ask me nothing. Just get them up out of here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. Salute to my sergeants out there, my moderators, my sergeants, my snipers. There's gonna be blue wrenches all over the place. You come over here, your ass is grass. And the mods, lawnmower. It's time to start cutting the grass, y'all. It's gonna start growing here soon. What's that? I'm turning the truck off, might as well. Yeah, it ain't cold outside. Why not? Yeah, y'all. Look, we'll go back on the TikTok. Well, I'm gonna eat some of this pizza first. I appreciate you, man. No. I'm gonna go in there first and work out, and then I'll eat the pizza because I don't want to be on there all full of food. Yeah, I'm gonna go work out first, then I'm gonna come back, eat the pizza, then I'm gonna come back over here, y'all. Make another drop, but it won't be specifically about like trolls. It'll be like general. I'll have my notes. You obviously see no notes today, y'all. If you ever seen Seinfeld, it's a classic episode. No notes. Okay. No notes, but tonight there will be notes. And don't miss the late night hour, y'all. You know how I do it on the 930s? The Quiet Storm? I'm going to start putting that in the titles. Only ones going to know are going to be the subscribers and know what it means. You know how we do, how we chop it up late night. Hey, that's part of the surprise I got coming for y'all. Those late night sessions, I'm going to build the whole setting for it. It's going to be looking real romantic. And we're going to be chopping it up, talking about narcissism, but it's going to be real romantic looking, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get it right. Them late night sessions, But, look, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to go over here on TikTok. I'll see y'all there. I appreciate y'all, all my new and old subscribers, my TikTok family. Y'all are doing it. It's all about the community. The community is where it's at. The community is what makes this, such a great experience. has us growing and being shown the way we are. Keep up the great work, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'll be back on here a little bit later.